comments.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. I'm the victim, remember?
You did the most. You looked in, and not only did you look in, you whipped out your phone to record this man. And you're surprised DoorDash had to let you go. You're surprised TikTok is considering banning you. You posted an inappropriate video on the internet. What did you think was gonna happen? Hey, yo. It's your boy Gerald. What we got today, man? Everyone hates her. Well, that's a very fucking vague title, okay? But from the thumbnail, I know who he's talking about. He's talking about DoorDash girl who allegedly, I don't know the story at all, I've been seeing it on TikTok, who recorded a guy beating his shit in the comfort of his own home while she was delivering his food. Yeah, I know. Ain't that crazy? Imagine the roles were reversed. But again, that's what I heard. I don't even know the full story, and I think I would hope we are going to get a deep dive of the full story in this video. So without further ado, let's just get it started.
So over the last week, this has been kind of like the video and the situation kind of heard around the internet. A man named Austin orders DoorDash, selects the option to have order left at door, sees his DoorDasher has a female name, falls asleep on the couch with his pants and underwear to his ankles and his front door wide open in 59 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is what I see when I have to leave the order. Looks like our guy got some Wendy's. And our good friend here does censor the body. But yes, the guy is laying there, presumably drunk out of his mind. And I've seen the original video, and though it is kind of grainy, I was trying to make out the pixels. But it did appear that this man was unsolved.
Hold on, pause.
My boy Mark.
And I feel like this is where really like all hell broke loose. Basically, after she put out this video is when the entire internet kind of started to turn on her because they felt like she was making some false allegations.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal. And they
Her calling this shit SA is insane. I'm sorry. Let me just let's hear what actually happened first before I can come to that conclusion. But from what I've heard, what I know, that is not SA. It's inappropriate, but it is not SA.
So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why.
Well, yeah, let's be honest. The support she was talking to was probably some dude over in India picking his ass. And the only reason I know that is because I'm like a DoorDash aficionado. You know, a couple years back, your boy was deep in the DoorDash trenches. For me, it was like DoorDash is love, DoorDash is life. I was looking like the guy from the commercial. And I guess the way I would justify it to myself is like, oh, I'm working all day so I can be DoorDashing all night. And no, I don't mean I was driving the car. I mean I was being a fat ass at home. And so yes, there was a couple times I had to hop on the phone with their support. And I want to be clear, guys, it's like no racial, because every single time I had a problem, those Indian call center people got me right.
They have my money in that account. I was working! I was literally working! And they deactivated me! They just punished me for posting about my assault while DoorDashing.
And that's where people really started to have a problem with her call out. Because a lot of people felt like while the situation may have represented like indecent exposure, I don't think that you could technically call it SA.
You really
And there was a great deal of other people who were like of the opinion that the guy did technically say to leave the food at the door. So it's kind of like, oh, put the fries in the bag, bro. Or in this case, oh, leave the food at the door, sis.
Like, you have no business looking into his house. Let's be honest. Again, it's weird that his front door is open, yes, but he said leave it at the door. That's even worse. I didn't even know that detail. Leave it at a door. Why are you snooping and taking time to record this man? You committed a crime. That was a decent exposure on your end because you are recording pornography. Let's say that. Yes, you are recording pornography. That is out of pocket.
Fired me, and the police
I mean, guys, I'm not trying to be insensitive
I
here,
see.
but goddamn,
is
girl, if you don't just
tweaking.
go sign up for Grubhub right now, maybe favor.
So yup, I really lost my job. 24 hours after me submitting my appeal, they denied it. There's no way that they could tell me what the reason why I just lost my job.
I mean, honestly, the reason
There's
DoorDash probably
the
can't
very
harass is
valid
because,
reason.
for one, this was all really bad publicity for them. And for two, I would think that recording the inside of one of their customers' house is like a big no-no. I mean,
Yeah,
if anything, the dude that
that would
was
be a
laying there on his
problem.
couch might have a better chance at a lawsuit than her. But hey, I guess in 2025 in America, anything is possible. I recently saw that 500-pound female rapper who sued Lyft after someone did not want to let her hop in the back of their whip did actually receive quite the large settlement.
My account is currently
Whoa, she actually won that case? That's shit, okay. Congrats to her, I guess.
at risk of being banned. They took the video down and gave my account a strike. So I explained my story again.
Why does she keep calling this an SA story? What is wrong with you? Do you not see the comments? Have they not told you already that this is very not... Like, how are you ignoring everything and just complaining like a little white girl?
And censored the video that I have just so they can't take it down for the same reason. They took it down for the same reason again, and now my account has a second strike. Guess what? If I get one more strike, I'm banned from TikTok.
Damn, this broad stays explaining herself.
Not only did I get a 3 days ago on October 12th on Sunday.
It was an assault, girl. Indecent exposure,
Stop-
possibly, yes.
stop
I think the
saying
reality
that
of the
assault
situation is the dude probably had a long drunken night, and in his drunken state, he ordered DoorDash, like many people do. Maybe the dumbass then went to another website or app to have some me time, and in the process, the guy was so drunk that he passed out, leaving the door open.
Lost my job. The police are doing nothing. And if I get one more account strike on TikTok, my account's done. This is a man's world. I'm the victim. Remember? I'm the...
Once again, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but to like chalk this up to, oh, it's
It's
a
just
man's
bullshit.
world now.
She's
Just shows me where her
bullshitting.
like victim mindset is really at.
I'm the victim. Remember?
The complete fact that you cannot, that you're so self-absorbed and you are so victimized in your mind that you don't even see, with all the comments on your videos, because I imagine there's a lot, you can't even see how in any way, shape, or form you were wrong in this situation. That's what's mind-blowing in this whole thing. You can't for 1 second just put yourself in his shoes and imagine if that was you, how that looks to be recorded in the comfort of your own home. Of course, maybe, yes, your door is wide open. That's a problem. Why is your door wide open? Why is the door wide open? I don't fucking know. Either way, you had no business looking inside. The instruction said, leave at the door and get the fuck out. It was right there. You did the most. You looked in, and not only did you look in, you whipped out your phone to record this man. And you're surprised DoorDash had to let you go. You're surprised TikTok is considering banning you. You posted an inappropriate video on the internet. What did you think was gonna happen? And then you called it SA? You're the fucking problem, clearly.
I'm the victim.
Yeah, I just gotta say, I will never understand the idea of someone holding up their phone and A, crying, or B, crashing out like this. Like, is no part of you recording yourself doing this embarrassing at all? Like, if anything, she should really just shut the fuck up and file the lawsuit if she really feels that strongly about it.
And they took down my video. They were gonna have to pay me for my second story time because that was over a minute long. They were gonna have to pay me for all those views I got. So nope, they took that right down. They took that right down. Absolutely not. They're not paying me for that.
Yeah, welcome to TikTok. Like, here, I think I got some change in my pocket. That's all that couple million views were gonna get you anyways. I mean, honestly, I think that she cares more about the attention and maybe garnering up some money than she does about receiving her perceived justice. Like, I really think if she would've just shut up and played it right, she really could have come off like the victim here. But now this all really just calls into question what her true motives are. And while I was editing this video, it actually has come to my attention that some other TikToks of this girl have resurfaced from her past, where she makes it pretty clear that she is okay with and has broken and entered into places in the past.
I was kicked out of this apartment 6 months ago. Nobody is currently living in it. How did I get in? That's a secret I'll never tell. I just want to say
Wow.
that a MILF just dropped off my McDonald's. Thank you, Sue. You have my address. Come back sometime. Come back when your shift's over.
If you're unsure about who that was the DoorDash. Openly admitting
Wow.
to the fact that she's okay with breaking and entering into a place.
Yeah.
I want you guys to take this as a lesson that when you are about to post something, please think about it first. And then the second video of her hitting on her DoorDash driver, which I find completely ironic. All I am saying is that if they were to play those videos in court,
She's
it might
cooked.
just hurt her case just a tinge.
Not
Because
just a.
let's
She
say
don't
there
even
is-
have a case, bro. What are we talking? She doesn't have a goddamn case. This is all bullshit. And these clips that she just showed right now is just, it just shows that this is someone who just has lived her entire life with no consequences, and she's surprised that the whole world isn't on her beck and call right now. Because in her reality, the whole world has been at her beck and call. She doesn't get called out for nothing. She gets anything she wants. She can do whatever she wants with no consequences. That's literally how she's acting. She doesn't really know any real consequences. That's why she feels so comfortable doing all this shit, or why she is so comfortable coming on here and claiming she's a victim, fully believing that too. That shit is scary, bro. That is some crazy bad, like white chick crazy type levels of insanity, bro. You want to stay away from that shit.
Ring doorbell camera footage, right? Then it's his word against hers. He could say, oh no, but I had the door closed. It was definitely closed. Like, I didn't open that door.
24 hours later.
When I arrived at their front door was wide open. Their lights were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door, with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently.
Yes, we've heard this story a million times by now, chick.
But yeah, I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me.
So there is a new twist to the story. We now know that the customer as well got banned. Like, let me know down in the comments, is that a fine level of justice for anyone
Do
else?
people really fuck with DoorDash like that? I guess they do. I'm an Uber Eats guy. Any day. I try skip the dishes. Fuck skip the dishes. They're trash. Bullshit. You're always fucking on my order. Someone's always stealing my food. I'm always gonna have to get a fucking refund, and then you don't even refund it to me. You're like, oh, we gonna give you some skip the dishes credit so I can buy some more shit from your dumbass company. Fuck y'all. I never really tried DoorDash. I don't know if the service is really good or any better. But I'm good with my Uber Eats. Uber Eats don't fucked it up a few times, man, but that's why I'm gonna stay.
Out there?
So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account back. DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter, and TikTok is currently punishing me for exposing my story time. And this is the only justice I'm getting, because I also reported this to the police, and the police are doing nothing. So what? You're gonna take down my videos and give me strikes and just expect me to be like, oh, I just better shut up. I just better sit here and be quiet. I just better not say anything else. I've lost my job.
No, file a fucking lawsuit. I mean, Jesus Christ, guys, nothing is scarier than a white woman with a victim complex. Like, contact a fucking lawyer. But instead, she wants to yap online for some TikTok shekels.
Let me just shut up. You know, the videos got taken down. Nobody has to know what happened to me. No. I'm going to keep telling my story. Like, this is the only justice I'm getting, is exposing this man and having posted that video and it has gone viral. Like, now he can live with shame and embarrassment if people have seen it and knows who he is or where I'm the one being punished. He's not getting in trouble with the police. He didn't lose his job if he has one. Like,
maybe I'm tripping and I'm thinking the comments are against her. I need to see the comments on these videos, because she just keeps going without, like, she really thinks she's right.
what's going on with him? Why am I getting fired? Why are my videos getting taken down? And why am I getting strikes? Like, I'm about to lose my account. I was assaulted. I'm the victim. I lost my job.
Yo, that victim word is in her vocabulary. It's been there her entire life, bro. Stay away from people like this, bro. That word victim. People that actually claim they are a victim. Scary people, bro.
I'm the victim. Right?
No. And look, I'm not trying to frame this like the guy.
This is not to say anything against people that actually are victims. But people that are just so comfortable with throwing that word all willy-nilly, left and right, those people you gotta be worried about. Because then if you go through their history, go through their past, you start to realize there's plenty of situations where you thought you were the victim, but you actually were the perpetrator.
is in the right in any capacity, but to me I just think that her true agenda here is really fucked. I also wanted to show you guys the public statement that DoorDash did release in this situation.
Really?
We've seen some tough and sensitive posts over the past few days and we want to clear the air. No one should ever have to experience SA, harassment.
Where do people like DoorDash post this type of stuff? On their Instagram? Where do you get this from? Where do they put this out on? Facebook, nigga? I'm actually curious.
Or abuse, and DoorDash never deactivates someone for reporting it, full stop. We take these reports incredibly seriously and work closely with law enforcement to investigate and support those affected. In this case, the Dasher let us know about an experience that made them feel unsafe, and that's exactly what we always want Dashers to do. Our team immediately began investigating and has been in direct contact with law enforcement and is prepared to fully support any of their efforts. However, posting a video of a customer in their home and disclosing their personal details publicly, which is doxing, is a clear violation of our policies. That is the sole reason that this Dasher's account was deactivated along with the customers. We've also ensured that the Dasher has full access to their earnings, so they did pay her out. And yeah, basically that was their only statement. They've kept it pushing at this point.
But first and foremost, I just
looks
want
like
to
an
thank
Instagram
everybody
story
for
post,
the
I don't know.
overwhelming support and allyship that you've shown me. I and the entire rest of the world found out why I lost my job at the exact same time. I didn't find out before you guys. The people that saw their public statements and made me aware that they made those public statements knew why I lost my job before I did.
Oh my god. Honestly, it's like boo fucking who? Get on that Grubhub grind, girl. I don't know, I hate to say that she is doing all of this for attention, but that is just really how this situation feels. But I will say it is crazy to me that she is just getting like cooked online for this. She's getting absolutely demolished. I mean, I would honestly think this situation would be like a little more polarizing, like there would be a lot of people out here actually defending her. But I don't know, I guess the people of the internet are kind of like seeing through her potential BS, because she does present herself time and time again that she does have a bit of a victim complex. I mean, if you guys were to ask me like, oh, is this enough to make my fat ass stop using DoorDash? Hell no. As a matter of fact, I think I still have some time to call in a Chick-fil-A order. And if I tell them leave it at the door, they better leave that shit at the door. I'm out there watching them drive away through my blinds like, get the fuck out of here. And y'all can't even be mad, y'all know I'm one of the top tippers in the area. But in all seriousness, I do want to know what you guys think about this situation down below. I also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy the Tan Superman, and some other viral TikToks out here need to be covered, so I'm out. Peace!
I'm the victim! Remember?
She believes she's the victim. I don't know what to say about that, man. I've said everything I needed to say, bro. That's a crazy chick right there. Beware. Be scared. Run away. At any sight of her. She's probably like 5'2", but she's scary. Keep your distance. That's all. That's really all I'm gonna say about that, bro. That's just some disturbing shit, man. I hope whoever's in the right gets the justice that is required. I do believe he's in the right, although I don't know, brother. Why the fuck is your door open? You're still kind of weird for that. And then you're beating your meat on the couch. I mean, again, privacy. You are within your own home. Might have just made a mistake and left the door open by accident. I don't know his intentions, but the biggest crime I'm seeing there is the recording of this man in the comfort of his own home. That is illegal as fuck, as hell. So yeah, you know, justice shall be served. Camera won't be tweaking. We're not doing that tonight. Justice shall be served, and it is what it is. That's the end of the video, man. Turn on post notification, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man. Hey, yo, Gerald, out.